Hey, how's it going everyone? This is the Anime Man. So this is a little bit of a different video. I'm not actually going to talk about like anime and manga and stuff like that. I actually want to talk about, in fact, the platform that you are actually watching this video on right now, aka YouTube. Now you guys know that depending on how you use YouTube and how you view YouTube, YouTube can either be like the greatest platform in the world, or it can be one of the most toxic places on the internet. Now, my humble opinion, I think both of those are correct. I think, yes, YouTube can be one of the most fantastic places in the world, filled with, the greatest community of people. But on the other hand, there's always those douchebags in the YouTube comments and just YouTube in general that kind of make YouTube a little bit of a toxic place. I mean, it's not as bad as other websites, but I think one of the main problems is the way that people abuse especially the YouTube comments. Now, you've probably seen recently a lot of videos by all sorts of much bigger YouTubers about, like turning their comments off or like complaining about comments and whatnot, but today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do exactly the same thing actually. Now actually, I wanted to share with you guys what I like and I really dislike about the YouTube comments. Now mind you, all the things I'm going to say right now are not just in my comment section, this is just YouTube in general. So of course you will find these kinds of comments in my videos as well, but this is just YouTube, like just in general from how I see it. Now, one thing I love about the YouTube comment section is the fact that you can reply back to people. Like, it seems like a simple concept, just being able to reply straight back to that person, but if you think about it, it's so much better and so much easier than just writing a comment in general on that video and hoping that that person will return to that video and see your comment and reply back to it. Like, it's really simple, but I just love that about YouTube because especially concerning my videos, especially when I do discussion videos or like review videos where I ask for your guys' opinions, it's really cool to see you guys not only expressing your opinions to me, but expressing your opinions to other subscribers and other viewers. And that's what I love about you guys, is that you guys can totally hold a conversation and hold a discussion even without me. I kind of act as the trigger of the discussion, but I'm definitely not the person who drives the discussion. Like, you guys drive the discussion to each other, and that's the one thing I love about you guys. Especially, you guys know how to really maturely bring your points out in a discussion and be just humble in your opinions and humble on other people's opinions, even though you might disagree on that opinion. It's just really great to see that you guys are just really sophisticated and not all, rage mode and, 5-year-old, like, I fucked your mum last night kind of rage comments if you don't agree with a particular person. So it's really great to see. Now, on the other hand, one thing I hate about the YouTube comments section is just the spammers and the hate comments. Now, I've already just accepted the fact that I'm not going to get away from hate comments. I mean, no YouTuber does. There is not a single YouTuber, no matter how big or small, that will escape hate comments, because there are just some people out there who just have miserable lives and want other people to feel miserable as well. And that's the result of a hate comment. Like, a hate comment is no more than just somebody having a miserable life and thinking, oh, he's having a much better life than me, I'm gonna make his life just as miserable by creating a really unoriginal hate comment. Now mind you, there is a difference between just a hate comment and a sophisticated hate comment. Like, some people, I actually kind of like these other kinds of hate comments. I mean, I hate those hate comments which are like, oh, you fucking weeaboo, or oh, this video sucks, or oh, why do you have so many views? This was a shit video. Like, I hate comments that aren't justified. But of course, I have had some hate comments which are justified by their actual opinion and why they think this video is wrong, or why they think my opinion is wrong, but in a little bit more of an aggressive manner. I actually like those kinds of people because it gives me a chance to, reiterate either my statement or expand upon my statement that I made in that particular video. And I just love discussing that kind of stuff with people, Like, if someone said, oh, you're a fucking weeaboo, like, what am I going to say about it? First of all, I can't be a weeaboo because I'm Japanese, so nice try, dumbass. But second of all, like, those regular hate comments, like, what can I say to it? Like, oh, your mum's a weeaboo. Like, you just sound stupid trying to reply back to those people, right? Of course, I try and fight back. If it's like a dumbass comment, I try and fight back because, I don't get people who say like, oh yeah, haters gonna hate, so you should just ignore them. But if you ignore them, then they're just gonna keep coming back, and it's kind of stupid. Like, you might as well fight them and try and get them on your side. There's no harm trying to do that, right? But if they're like a 10-year-old, immature little shit, then obviously you can just ban them from the channel. In the end, I have the upper power in my comment section. I can delete whatever comment I like, so if I don't like someone, banned. Simple. But no, some people still have the guts to, you know, try and come back and like just type just random hate comments that have no justification. I hate the fact that there are hate comments out there that have no fucking justification. Like, what point are you trying to make? If you don't have a point to make, then just don't say it at all. Now, one thing especially that I hate about YouTube is the fact that, yes, Google owns YouTube. Like, that's fine. But I hate the fact that some comments out there you can't reply back to because they haven't turned on the Google Plus reply feature. Now that's cool and all, like if someone says like, oh, you know, like this is a great video and stuff like that, or like thank you, like I can just thumbs it up even if I can't reply back to it, right? But the thing I hate the most is people who haven't got the reply function on their accounts, so therefore I can't reply back to their comment, and they ask a question. Like, how am I supposed to reply back? I can't. Especially when they come back with shit like, answer me please. So I think that's one like real flaw when it comes to Google Plus. Like, you know, Google, can you do something about that? Like, can you make it default or something? Or could you not like attach it to Google Plus? Because I mean, let's be real, no one fucking uses Google Plus. But then again as well, I just love the YouTube comments too, because, you know, it's just really great to see all your feedback, you know, like of course the like bar and the dislike bar is also another good indication of whether you guys liked the content or whether you guys didn't quite like the content. You know, it's not more so, I'm not more worried about the like dislike ratio, but I'm more looking for, when it comes to like bar and dislike bar, I'm looking more towards the view to like ratio. Like if there are more likes in lesser views, then that indicates to me that you guys like the video. But say for example, if I have like, you know, 50,000 views on a video and I've only got 500 likes, then that shows to me that like, okay, a lot of people went onto this video but didn't quite like it, but didn't hate it so much to dislike it, if that makes sense. But the great thing about YouTube comment section is that it gives like reason as to why people maybe didn't click the like button, or maybe, you know, click the dislike button. You know, it gives me reason because people respond back. You guys respond back saying like, oh yeah, this video was good, you know, but like, maybe you should have done this, or, you know, like, I didn't quite like this video because of this. You know, I love constructive feedback like that, guys. Even if it's negative, especially I love the negative comments. I love negative constructive feedback, because negative constructive feedback gives me space to improve on my videos. You know, like, I have, like, the reason I changed my background to this is because last year I got a few negative feedback or negative constructive feedback comments from you guys saying that the background, which is over, the old background which is over there, was boring to watch, because, you know, every video was that background over there. So, you know, now that I've got this new background, you guys seem to like my rant videos like this now, so it's great to see. You know, like, constructive feedback, guys, is always helpful. Now, one thing that I also do hate about the YouTube comment section, other than the hate comments that I get, is the people who cannot distinguish between a recommendation and nagging. Like, a recommendation is something like, oh Joey, I found this really cool game that you'd like to maybe play, can you give it a go? You know, it seems really cool. But nagging is more like, when's the next episode of Corpse Party? It's been like 3 days, what the fuck are you doing, man? God, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Trust me, I've had a comment like that before I deleted it because it just pissed me the fuck off. Like, I understand, guys, like, some of you guys really want the next Corpse Party episode. And I do too. You know, I really do too. Or, you know, like, you want, like, the next, like, fucking, I don't know, whatever video it is that you guys want the next of, right? But there's a difference between recommending me the next episode, or, like, recommending me a game, and nagging me to play a game. Like, recommending is like, give it a go if you want. If you don't want to play it, then that's cool, but, like, maybe just give it a go, or, like, have a look at it. But then nagging is more like, you know, oh, every single episode, when's the next, like, fucking Corpse Party episode? When are you gonna play Necopara? Where's the next Crooked Man? Where's the next Clanad visual novel? You know who you are if you fucking say that. And look, as much as I hate nagging comments, you know, I'm not gonna hate you about it, because, you know, it's, like I said, it's just a natural thing. Like, there's nothing I can do to stop it until I actually fucking do it. And even if I do it, you guys are still gonna complain again. So, you know what? No matter how I fall, it's gonna hurt. If I fall forward, it's gonna hurt. If I fall back, it's gonna hurt. So I just I just accept the fall. I just accept it. And that's one thing I think that is the problem with the YouTube comments especially. In fact, I think that's what's the problem with YouTube just in general nowadays, especially in the last year or two. The audience, like the general audience of people who watch YouTube, have gotten younger and younger and younger. Like 4 or 5 years ago, the people who watch YouTube were like people of like my age bracket, like somewhere around their 20s or like late teens, right? But nowadays, you know, like fucking 13, 14-year-olds have all got smartphones that just play YouTube straight off there. Or, you know, they have like iPads or something that play straight off YouTube, right? Or they have their own computer, right? No, I don't know any 13, 14-year-olds like 4 or 5 years ago who had their own computer, let alone a smartphone. I'm not going to go any further on that point because that's just going to go into another rant that I might save for another day. But the point I'm trying to make is that like the YouTube comments have been bombarded recently by much younger and younger and younger people than it did a few years ago even. And so that's why there are more, I think, nagging comments and just comments that are just become a lot more immature than they used to be. Of course, you know, I'm not saying that all of you guys who are like 13, 14, 15 are immature. In fact, thankfully, a lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys who are in that age bracket are actually very sophisticated for your age. So that's what I like you guys about that. I'm really thankful about that, so thank you. But you know, just in general, I have seen some like absolutely retarded comments that just ruined my day, to be honest. Food for thought, guys. Like, do you guys like the YouTube comments? Do you hate the YouTube comments? Do you use the YouTube comments at all? Maybe you're just one of those silent viewers, because I know there's a lot of you out there. And if there was one thing you could implement into the YouTube comments to make it better, then what would you implement? I really like to, you know, hear your opinions on this. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Always like, favorite, if you enjoy, subscribe for more event. See you guys next video of whatever I make. I promise the next video will be actually something proper. Alright, keep watching anime. Ciao!